What's the most important role that you play? You said a husband, a father, and a friend.
Ooh, it's close between husband and father. I think if I was to be very, very honest, I would say it's probably husband first.
Wow.
Yeah, I love my wife, Gia, so much. She's my best friend. We're going through life together. We're doing all of this together. Obviously love my kids, love raising my kids. But at some point they'll leave the nest and they'll go do their own thing.
Yeah.
And Gia will be stuck with me. So
I think and it's spot on. It's hard to really understand that until you go through the experience of being a parent, how hard it is to put your wife first sometimes because of the natural love that you have for your kids. But my wife and I went through premarital counseling at our church, and our pastor was very clear. It's like, put your wife first. Your relationship, with God has to be first, then your wife, then your kids, in that order for a specific reason. You hit on it. Your kids are going to leave at some point, right? Your role as a father is to raise them so they're prepared for the world. When they turn 18, whenever they leave the house, they're going to, quote, start their lives.
Yeah.
And then you and G are together going,
Yep.
if you don't prioritize your relationship, you're like, man, I have this roommate for the last 18 years. Like, now we got to get to know each other again, right?
And the crazy thing is, you also have to kind of accept that it's the other way around for her. And that's fine. Like, it's the kids first when it comes to what, I mean, you'd have to ask Gia, but I think the answer would be that the kids come first there. But I think those are the roles that we play.
It's super interesting. I know, obviously I'm the unmarried guy on the show right now, no kids, so I can't speak from experience. I remember I was at a conference with Tony Robbins several years ago, and he shared this kind of concept that you guys are talking about for me for the first time. You know, growing up, I had a really abusive alcoholic father. You guys know, a lot of trauma, abuse, addiction. And I didn't have the father that I wanted. And so I grew up thinking like, I'm going to be the father I never had. It's going to be the most important thing I've ever done. And I kind of thought, like, coming into the world as a man, that would be the single most important thing that I ever did. And so when I heard Tony say this, he's like, the most important thing you must do is put the relationship first before the kids.
100%.
I felt like I hit a wall. I'm like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
You know, and that was the first time I'd ever heard that before. And it's so interesting because the more that you think about it, you lean into it. People used to ask me like, do you want to have kids? And it used to be, fuck yes, it's the most important thing. But then once I like heard that concept and I really started to sit with it, it's like, yes, I do. And the relationship is more important. So like, I can't even process what that would actually look like until I find the person that I want to do it with.